and gentlemen, the one and only. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only.
And that's not all.
For a very long time. You understand the nitty-gritties involved in entertainment in Nollywood. Now, if you're looking at the movies that have been produced by Nollywood, from Nollywood stakeholders in time past, it has evolved. We have better cameras, we have better qualities of pictures, we have better interpretation of script. What would you say about the evolution of Nollywood from, let's say, 1990 to 2014?
Well, you're asking me to give you a checkered history of Nollywood, but it's very interesting to know that we have come a long way. We've come a pretty long way. But I remember when we used to use pneumatic tapes, one big tape. Then from there we went on to Betacam to, and so on, before this DVD era and HD and so on. So it's been a transition of technology. It's been a transition for other things, even stories and so on. So I want to look back and say that we have not only done well, we have received commendations that have helped improve Nollywood. Some people used to write that this was not how to make movies, Nollywood. But then, when people look back, they stop comparing us with what they watch in Hollywood. We are not in competition with Hollywood. The only thing is that in the African continent, we are champions.
Emen Isong, Desmond Elliot, the combinations of the producers, directors. You haven't seen the movie, but what would you say?
I trust them, you know, I trust their production. I believe that. I haven't seen a lot of MM's movies, but I know, I've been seeing trailers and stuff, and I know that she's doing amazing here, so I trust it's going to be a good movie. Great storyline, great directing, and yeah, I'm here to enjoy myself.
I stumbled into a movie I gave you with Pastor Johnson and Teco Benson, and I was like, wow, this actor is so versatile. Nice outfit, darling. Nice outfit.
Thank you very much, darling. How are you doing?
I'm beautiful. You look cool.
Thank you.
Okay, Ike, you're here for the premiere of the movie Apaye. You haven't really been in Nollywood for a very long time, Ike, but you're making a mark. Your impact is felt in the entertainment industry. Now, tell me about what you think of the movie Apaye. Although you haven't seen it, but you've seen the pictures, you've seen the casting, you've seen the choice of crew. Desmond Elliot and Emen Isong. What do you think about the movie?
Desmond is a very good director. Emen Isong is a wonderful scriptwriter and producer. If you have the cast, you know, I've worked with her before. She's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful actor. Wofai Samuel is wonderful. Kanayo.O.Kanayo, we all know him. I mean, he's a wonderful actor. So I can expect nothing but the best in this one. And I heard it's a true life story too. Yeah, so I believe it's going to be a very good story.
I'm sure you haven't seen the movie yet. Neither do you have an idea of what the movie and the storyline is about. But what are you looking forward to seeing? I'm expecting to see a nice movie, beautiful interpretation of script, fierce interpretation of script.
I'm looking forward to seeing Kanayo.O.Kanayo, honestly. I've not seen him act in a very, very long time. I've acted with him before, and I just ran into him outside and he was like, oh my God, Juliet. So I'm just looking forward to seeing him act again. And Clarion is also a very great actress, so I'm looking forward to seeing them in action. Yeah.
Juliet, this is 2014. The year is still very fresh. I'm sure you haven't really done a lot of Nollywood movies, but what should we expect from Juliet in 2014?
Well, I have been acting in a couple of movies since December 25th. I've been on set. Yeah, but they are yet to come out. And what I'm doing is next week I'm releasing my first music video for the first time. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. Yeah.
It was very challenging for me. It's a biopic. Trying to make a movie and make it as true to life as possible, it was really challenging. And he's amazing. He understands my vision. He's very, very, he's very committed to his work. He's something else. I love working with. We have a good working relationship.
When I just heard Moyo was here, I was like, what is she going to be wearing today? There she goes. Hi. Nice to have you here, darling.
I'm fine. How are you? You look amazing.
I'm beautiful. Thank you. You look beautiful too. Nice to have you here, darling. Moyo, you haven't really been in the scenes for a very long time, but your impact is felt in Nollywood. What would you say about the evolution of Nollywood? From when you were a kid watching Nollywood movies to now that you're a stakeholder in Nollywood?
Well, I like to say that Nollywood is growing, Nollywood is developing, and we hope for the best. You know, we're putting our blood, we're putting our sweat, and we only hope that it comes out well. You know, basically, that's the most important thing, that we're taking a step after another every day.
Okay, Moyo, a lot of people, a lot of your colleagues, a lot of Nollywood actors would rather prefer to stay in just cinema movies. Some of them would do the regular Nollywood movies too, but for me, I think the regular Nollywood movies have actually contributed to the image of Nollywood. Moyo, I really need you to say something about the cinematic feel and the regular feel of Nollywood.
Well, you see, the cinema comes like once in a while, and the Nollywood movie is for the streets. You need to walk on the streets, and people need to call your name. You know, so it's all about feeding every kind of audience. I do cinema, I do market films, I do everything. For me, I'm just an actor, I'm just delivering, I'm not judging nobody. You do what is important to do, you do what you like. Yeah, you know, so it's different qualities, it's different things. It sends different messages to different people who can connect.
There are a whole lot of Nollywood celebrities right here. It's going down at the Silverbird Galleria. Good to have you, Prince KD. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm beautiful. You look nice.
Thank you. You look smashing yourself.
Thank you. Okay, Prince KD, you're in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Now, you understand the nitty-gritties of Nollywood. Emen Isong is one of such people who produces high-standard Nollywood movies. So for you, what would you say about the kind of productions that come from Emen Isong's table?
I'm a big fan. Big, huge fan. Whenever Emen Isong is thrown into the mix and then you throw Desmond Elliot into that one, oh my, people are expecting fireworks.
Now, Joseph, a lot of persons are actually acclaiming Nollywood. Nollywood is going to leaps and bounds, but we still think there's so much that is needed to be done for Nollywood. We're not there yet. When do you think Nollywood would actually approach the standard it's supposed to be? Although we're almost there, but we're not there yet. There's still so much to be done. But when do you think would actually be on that at that point where people look at Nollywood and say, yes, we've come to stay?
Hollywood did not come of age in one day. It's a gradual process. We are growing. We're not where we were 5 years ago. So for me, I would say I know a lot more needs to be done. But so far, we've been able to achieve quite a lot, you know. And we're moving. We're progressing. We're progressing. We have the attention of the business world, of the corporate industry right now. We have the attention of the government. It goes a long way to show that we've made our mark. And if you see, based on research, we find out that the entertainment industry, the creative industry, is the greatest employer, is the greatest creator of employment, all right? And Nollywood, it is greatest pioneer of the African culture, based on research. So we're going, we're getting somewhere, we will get there.
I've actually spoken with a whole lot of people, and they're telling me that whatever comes from Emen Isong is always on point. Now, one or two comments from you about Emen and Desmond.
Okay, yeah, just like you said, Emen has come a long way and she has made a name. Everybody is here to see the job, and I believe just like before, she will prove herself again today. That's why we're here to smile with her and celebrate with her.
Are you expecting to see in the movie high professionalism, high level of professionalism, good interpretation of script, nice casting? What are you expecting to see?
Well, I saw the actors and I saw the setting of the movie. I'm coming from Emen and Desmond. I don't expect anything less than the best. I hope to be thrilled tonight. That's why I'm here. I'm not a prophet to be able to tell you what will happen, but I want to believe it to be a night to remember.
Okay, Belinda, tonight is your night. You studied the movie Apaye, and from the poster, your image was like the biggest, and I was like, woo, maybe she's Apaye. So tell us, are you Apaye?
Well, it's a biography, as we all know. It's about a philanthropist, a mother, a woman that is greatly loved by her people, by her children, by her entire village, by the people of Bayelsa, and by my humble self. So being Apaye, playing the younger version of Apaye was a big deal for me, of course, because this time around, it's been my first time that I'll be playing a non-fiction, playing a real-life character, trying to emulate someone that once lived. So it was a Herculean task for me, and I knew that there's a huge impression to make. It's either you make it or you don't. Yeah, it's not something that is vague. It's something that is real. So I had to put a lot of energy into it. I had to do a lot of research. And to God be the glory. When you watch it, you tell me what you feel.
A movie that drives home the important values that this society today should uphold. Apaye lived to prove that hard work pays and to also prove that education makes a whole lot of difference.
Kofi, nice to have you here.
Nice to see you. Nice to be here.
Nice. You look twice as nice. Beautiful.
No. You look quadruple, fifth triple as nice.
Okay, Kofi, how does it feel to be at the movie premiere Apaye?
Yeah, I feel good to be a part of this great success story. It hurt me that I didn't appear in it anyways, but we're here to celebrate it, to view it and learn from it as it is. You know, anything Desmond, Clarion, Shukurano, classy, you know.
The evolution of Nollywood from time past to 2014, 1 or 2 comments from you.
I think a baby learns to, first of all, crawl, then take his first baby steps. Nollywood is at that point of baby steps right now. And I know we're going to start to walk properly, then run, then jump, then fly. But right now, I think I like where we are. The posters are changing. These people are changing the storyline. It is not, and the sound is also not the so gradually, we'll get there.
Thank you very much. You look great too. So.
Thank you. Now you're here for the premiere of the movie Apaye, put together by Emen Isong and Desmond Elliot. Emen Isong is one of such very professional Nollywood producers, and Desmond Elliot, of course, you cannot overcommend his craft. What would you say about the evolution of Nollywood from like time past to present? Nollywood is going to leaps and bounds.
It's exciting. Particularly, I have my own story with the evolution, but I'll save that for another day. Why we're here for MM's film. MM is one of the first few producers I worked with when I started my career. In fact, my second film as an actor was with her, and third and fourth, I think I've done about 5 projects with her. So it's always exciting to see the new stuff she has to churn out, and she has been very consistent with quality from the old to the so-called new Nollywood now. She has remained relevant and maintained that, kept that bar as high as it's always been from her own stable.
You were right about something. We have placed Nollywood on the international scene. Our professionalism, we're working on it. We will get there. Because I don't want to lie to myself and say we are there, you know, professionalism-wise. But however, we will get there because we are working hard. And we have some new ones, not new, but we have some people coming in there now. Tade Ogido, in life of Tunde Kelani, you know, and people like that. And Apaye, you know, these are jobs. It makes me happy.
MM has been able to prove to all and sundry that with consistency, with hard work, with prayers, and of course with determination, she can actually do what a man can do. And I'm very proud.
gentlemen,